Just want to say thanks to everybody who's joining us tonight, and we really appreciate you guys over in Lightning Picks, man. We we built a really good, strong community over there, and I'm glad to have all you guys with us, man. So anyway, with that being said, tonight we plan to bring you a little bit of we've got Twist is going to break down some NASCAR. I mean, excuse me, some UFC tonight. I'm going to break down a little bit of NASCAR. I know y'all don't want to hear that bullshit. Everybody's not into NASCAR, and I get that, man. That shit's boring if you're not if you're not a fan of it. So, if anybody has any questions or anybody they want me to look at in the chat, feel free to chime in, man. This thing is wide open. We didn't really do a whole lot of planning here, so it's just whatever, man. We can take questions or you know. I was gonna break down. I'm trying to get everybody in here. Sorry, guys. I was gonna break down the I was going to break down the Truck Series race, and I was going to break down we've got 2 Cup Series races this weekend, which is really cool, man. You know, this isn't something that you get a lot. Is 2 Cup Series races, one Saturday and one Sunday. So they're both going to be at Pocono, and it's a cool track, man. It's really fucking weird. It's the Tri-Oval, and let me see if I can bring it up here. This track is it's a trip, man. Anyway, so we're gonna have 2 races here this weekend. Like I was saying, we're actually gonna have 4 races here this weekend. We've got Saturday morning is gonna be the Truck Series racers, the Tri-Oval. This is a funky motherfucker, right? So Saturday morning we've got the Truck Series race that starts at 11:30 Central Time, I believe. We've already got some picks on that. I've posted some in the Lightning Picks Motorsports chat channel, and we're looking to who I really liked this weekend was Chastain. I was telling Red earlier that I think Chastain's got a real good shot to win this thing. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking to bet him head to head. And to be honest, me and Red were discussing this earlier, and you know, some of the head to head matchups that are offered aren't great. You got him versus Moffitt, or you got him versus who else do we have here? You got Chastain and Moffitt, or Chastain and Hill, and I think that Moffitt and Hill are going to be right up there to finish at the top 2. You know, probably top 5, top 10 at this track. So it's going to be a tight race. So trying to cap this thing is real difficult, right? But I really think Chastain's got a good shot to win this. I'll pull up some stats here so you guys can have a look. Like, I mean, if you just look at his last, well, he hadn't raced there. In 2009, he started second and won the thing, right? One race there. So we don't really have a whole lot to go on, at least in the Truck Series for Chastain, but I'll be looking at him to win this thing. So I really like Bovada doesn't have any head-to-heads up yet. They do have him listed as the favorite here at 4-1, which I won't be betting that at all. I don't think there's any value betting 4-1 to win a race. So I may look at him for a top 3 finish or a top 5. There probably not going to be any value there either, really, to be honest with you. So what we were looking at was the head-to-heads, and I found one that I liked on Bet Online, and I shared it earlier. It was Chastain over Hill. Now I think that Hill's got a real shot to win this fucking thing too. So that's going to be a tight race. But the odds looked good to me, and I felt like it was. I felt like there was some value there to take Chastain over Hill, and so I went ahead and tweeted it out today. And I'm going to go ahead and I made it one of my official picks for the premium section of our server. Fuck it, man. I'm not afraid of Hill. Although, like I said, he has been running really well this year, and I believe he's in first place in the standings for the Cup. For the Truck Series. So it's going to be a tough race, but I really think that Chastain with he's got a little bit more experience than some of these guys. Here it is. Let me pull this up over here so you guys can see it. So here's what I'm looking at. Austin, you got Hill and Moffitt, and then you got Hill and Chastain. This is the one I was looking at right here for -115. And I also kind of like Chastain over Moffitt as well. A lot of these matchups, man, they've capped them really tightly. They've done a real good job capping them. We were kind of discussing them earlier. Gilliland's good here. Rhodes is Infinger's good here, man. I mean, they've done a really good job of capping. One thing I'm looking at is I'm going to take a look at Ankrum over Lassard. Lassard's a good young racer, but I kind of feel like Ankrum has done well here. I think he's only got one race here at Pocono, to be honest with you. But let me see if I can find his stats. Gilliland, as you can see, Gilliland's been good here too. So here's Ankrum. And it looks like, yeah, we've got one race here from 2019. Finished second place, man. I think he's got a good shot to beat Lassard tomorrow. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be looking at for the Truck Series. If you guys have anything else that you wanted to have a look at, feel free to post in the chat or whatever, and I'll do the best I can to cap it. To be honest with you, I'm not the best at capping these Truck Series races. Although I feel a lot more comfortable capping the Truck Series races than I do the Xfinity Series. We were talking about it last week in the video I made and put on YouTube about the Xfinity Series. And these kids, man, they've got some good young talent in the Xfinity Series, man, but they have no regard for these cars and no regard for the guys they're racing against. And they just fucking, they just wreck each other. And it's fucking aggravating, to be honest with you. It's hard to gamble on. I don't especially like to gamble on them, but I do like watching the races. So, fuck, man, if I'm watching the race, I 9 times out of 10, I'm going to have something on it. And anyway, I think that we can come back to this, but I think that about kind of covers what I was looking at for the Truck Series race. Again, I'm gonna be all over Ross Chastain to win this thing. So I'm gonna be hitting him up in the head-to-heads that we have. The only ones that I saw were like I said on Bet Online, and that's what I'll be playing. As you can see, Nitro still doesn't have any odds out, and here we go. Here's the bet on. Here's the Bet Online odds. I'm gonna stick this up here. If you guys don't have an account with Bet Online, you need a referral, just holler. We'll get you hooked up or whatever. I don't like to use Bet Online a lot, but they do offer a lot of different lines sometimes. So when I'm line shopping, I'll check with them. And like I was saying, I'm going to be all over Ross Chastain, over Austin Hill, and over Brett Moffitt. Like Red was talking about earlier in the Motorsports chat, Moffitt and Hill are both real good racers, man. He doesn't like to bet against them, but I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice here. and say that we've got a decent matchup, because I really think Chastain has a good chance to win this race. So that's what I'm going to be doing. If you guys have any other head-to-head matchups you want me to look at or whatever, feel free to post that shit, and I'll do my best to cap it and try and get you some winners. I'm going to go ahead and I know this shit gets boring quick, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Cup Series race and what we're going to be looking at there. And I already posted a video this week on YouTube breaking this shit down. And in that video, we talked about, I got some notes here. We talked about Kyle Busch and what he's done this season, which is basically nothing. You know, I mean, at this point in time last year, dude had already won a couple races, and I think he'd had 5 wins all of last year, right? So, fuck, man, him not winning a race by now is highly you know, I didn't see this coming. I'd have thought he'd had maybe a win or 2 at least by now. And anyway, so I'm definitely looking at Kyle to win this race this weekend. Like I said, we have 2 races, one Saturday and one Sunday. They're both at 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. We got Nathan in the chat. I've always wondered, what is a skill in NASCAR? Like, what makes a good NASCAR driver? Man, to be honest with you, I mean, it's a lot of hand-eye coordination, shit like that. These guys are fucking driving an inch away from each other, 200 miles an hour, you know, going around the track. And I've never even gotten in a car in one of these NASCARs, but I used to go to the race every year, or twice a year here in Texas. But I'm sure it's a lot of hand-eye coordination. I mean, those pit stops, that it's a lot. There's a lot more that goes into it than a lot of people think, and that's why a lot of people can't appreciate it. It's because they don't know, you know, what goes into all the strategy and the planning and the driving itself. Nowadays, a lot of these guys are in real good shape, man. They're fit. They fucking you know, they work out. They keep their bodies in good shape. It used to not be like that. You know, you'd have them driving around the track smoking a heater, and shit's changed. You know, it used to be a bunch of good old boys, and now there's so much more technology and shit to it, right? I mean, it's all stats driven, just like the shit we do here, right? So all my picks are all stats, trends, numbers. I'm big. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a big fucking numbers guy, right? I mean, that's how we make our money, is numbers, man. I love numbers. I've always loved numbers. I've always loved stats, and I've always been into that shit. So, you know, a lot of these drivers are really fucking smart. They're smart dudes. They're not just backwoods idiots like they used to be. In fact, Ryan Newman, I think he's got some kind of degree in fucking physics or rocket science or some shit. You know, I mean, he's a smart guy. So it's not just you know, drive the car around the track, make left turns, which a lot of people think it is. There's a lot more that goes into it. And to be honest, Nathan, I couldn't tell you everything that goes into it, but there is a lot of strategy. And like I said, there's a lot of data that they collect. You know, it's just like any other sports becoming data driven. And so anyway, I'll get back to breaking this down. If you guys have any other questions, hey, what's up, Waldo? Good to have you here, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man. We appreciate every single one of you. We're grateful for all you guys that join in on this shit, and we're grateful to have y'all in the server. And anyway, so thank you. Thanks for joining in with us, guys. I'm gonna get back to fucking yeah, right, fucking right turns for the win. I hear you, man. My battery's going out. I gotta plug this thing in. Give me a sec. Anyway, can y'all hear me now? Everything good? What's up, Grimy? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for joining us. Somebody posted something if you can hear me. I want to make sure this thing's working. I'll get back to this fucking race here Saturday. Now listen, both of these races, Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be breaking them down and fucking betting them the same way. It's going to be the same shit because we're it's the same racetrack, and unless something catastrophic happens, like we get a huge thunderstorm or we get some kind of weird fucking like a big ass pile up, big wrecks and shit like that, you're probably going to see the same result for both of these races. All right, and all right, thank you, Waldo. So I'm going to be betting these races the same fucking way. And also, guys, if y'all are on DraftKings, I have a couple lineups that I've posted in the premium section for Lightning, in the Lightning Pricks premium section, and I'll be happy to post those in the general section as well. If anybody here is not in premium, go ahead and holler, and I'll show y'all what I got for my DraftKings fantasy lineup for the Cup Series races. I didn't do anything for the Truck Series races, but I've got one that I really like, and I think it's got a real chance to win some money, man. It looked to me like DraftKings had a hard time capping this race, or I don't know. It looks like they were fucking drunk when they made these prices on these players. Best USA sports betting sites, Nathan. I use Bet Online too, but I'm not such a huge fan of them. To be honest, they're all right. They've got. Here's the thing with books, man. Thanks, Phil. I appreciate you, bro. I'll get you in just a sec. Let me finish answering this question about books. I like to, man, I've got probably 4, 5, 6 fucking books that I use, and I like to have, I keep a couple $100, $200, whatever, in each account just for line shopping. The thing with Bet Online is they'll have a lot of different head-to-head matchups than some of the other sites will have that you can't find in other places. So, Nathan, I do like Bet Online for their head-to-head NASCAR matchups and the fucking props they offer, like in the NBA season and NFL season, man. The way you can just they basically let you make your own fucking bets. That's a big plus for me, man. I fucking love that shit. They offer a ton of shit, so it's a good site to have. I also use Bovada. Now you'll hear me complaining about Bovada a lot of the times because some of the stupid shit they do, but all in all, it's actually a really good site, and I like them a lot for live betting. That's where I do almost all my live betting. They have the best, in my opinion, they have the best setup for live betting. Some of the other sites I use is I use Nitro, as y'all know, because I shill that shit to y'all constantly, trying to get y'all into Bitcoin and Bitcoin betting. And Nitro usually has some. The thing with them is they're kind of janky in that they don't know how the fuck to make lines. I don't know where they get their lines from, but a lot of their shit is yeah. I'll get in Nitro, man. Their lines are fucking weird, man. Like especially as it pertains to NASCAR, a lot of times I'll find lines that it's like they got it backwards or something, and I'm thinking, where did they get this bullshit from? So I don't know who's making their lines, but a lot of times I can find some really good matchups on Nitro, and that's not just with NASCAR. That's with a lot of shit, man. I don't, they're from overseas, so they may have different cappers. I don't know where they get their lines from, but a lot of them are fucked up. So I really like gambling with them because I like winning Bitcoin too. You know, I mean, fuck, y'all know I'm big on crypto and shit. So that's a big plus for me. And the deposits and the payouts are quick. They're fucking. You're looking at 30 minutes to get paid out, whereas with some other sites, you may be waiting 3 days or whatever. So yeah, and Thatch is right. We did beat the shit out of Nitro with Nicaraguan soccer, man. We've been slaying Nitro, and a lot of times, like if, for instance, earlier this year, Jimmy Johnson won a race, but then he got disqualified after the race, right? So he actually ended up in last, but he fucking won the race. Nitro didn't even catch that shit. and they scored our bets a fucking winner. And a lot of the other books went back and changed that shit on people. So that's why I can advocate for them, because with them being so small and rinky dink, man, they don't catch a lot. There's a lot of shit they miss. So that's why I kind of like to use them. Let me get to Phil's question here. I feel like betting NASCAR is a little like golf. You got head to heads or top 5 finishes. Do you kind of see it the same? Yeah. I mean, those guys like Chase and them that are in the NASCAR, in the golf server, they know a lot more about betting golf than I do. But I do believe that there's so much more value in picking head to head matchups and like top 5 finishes. You won't see me betting like winners a lot, man, or even top 3. I don't like to unless I see some real value in like a long shot, like we took with Reddick last week. Man, we almost won that shit too. And my long shot for this week, guys, is Eric Jones. He's driving the number 20 for Joe Gibbs Racing. Keep an eye out for him. If I were y'all, I would get in now and drop a couple bucks on this fucking kid, man. At 40 to 1. This dude is legit. He's good. He's a good fucking driver here. Let me see if I can pull some stats up for him. He's a kid, he's young. I believe he's a rookie in 2017, but he's good. And I just want to show y'all Eric Jones. Here we go. So here's Eric Jones's stats for Pocono. I don't know if y'all can see this, but here's his finishes: 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 29th, when I don't know what the fuck happened in 2018. 8th and 3rd, man. So out of 6 races, he's finished 3rd, 8th, 5th, 3rd, and 2nd. He hasn't got that win yet, but he's fucking digging, man. And I'm telling you, he keeps getting closer every year. If you can see this right here, in 2018 he was 5th. In 2019 he was 3rd. In the second race of 2019 he was 2nd. Fuck, man, it only makes sense his next race he's gonna win, right? I mean, it's a fucking no-brainer for me. So anyway, like I was telling y'all, he's a 40 to 1 long shot, and I would book that shit now, because I promise you these odds are going to change. I bet you he's 20 to 1 by race time, because fucking sharps are going to be all over this shit. Let me see if I can find. I bet you he's not 40 to 1 anymore. I bet you that's already changed. Let's see. Eric Jones. I'm missing it. Eric Jones. Look, he's fucking 12 to 1, man. He was 40 to 1 when I made this goddamn video midway through the week. Look, he's already been bet down to. So now I don't even know that there's any value in it. So let me get to some of this shit. Nathan, use Bovada for live betting. Yeah, that's the way to go, man. And you guys that know us know that we fucking love live betting. It's like a goddamn cheat code. Last year we fucking killed it in especially in the NBA, man. And in NBA, Ben we'd always come up with some good shit for live betting. Overall, Bovada overall has more juice on the lines. I agree with that. Bet Online does have live betting. They actually do, Nathan, but it's not great, man. It's not great. The live betting there, it's not worth it, in my opinion. You should check it out though, man. Check it out for the props, the fucking props, dude. That's the whole reason I made an account there, because the NBA props, they literally have, you pick your player and then you can pick anything you fucking want. Rebounds, assists, 3-pointers, how many times he wipes his fucking, scratches his ass during the goddamn, I mean, you could pick any fucking thing, dude. So, Jason, I would, man, at 12 to 1, I would still consider putting a couple bucks on it, man. Now, here's the thing. Let's look at Nitro. Let's see what Nitro's got for, because like I was telling y'all, let's see what Nitro's got. They've got him at 20 to 1, guys. If I can pull this stat up right here. Nitro still has them at 20 to 1. They're fucking behind, man. They run behind on this shit. if you can see right here, Eric Jones 20-1. So that's what I was telling y'all earlier, man. You can catch these motherfuckers slipping, right? I like Ryan Blaney over here at 11-1. See, there's no value in anything under 10-1, obviously, or at least in my opinion. They've got Harvick and Still as the favorite, but like I was telling y'all earlier, I think Kyle Busch is my favorite here, man. I really think this dude wins, and I promise you, even at 5-1, I'll be putting probably 2 units on it because it's just I think it's coming for this dude. Yeah, Jason, if you need any help or whatever, man, if you need some fucking Bitcoin to hold you over or whatever, man, I got you, man. You know, I'll fucking I got you. I'll take care of you guys, right? Anybody needs some fucking Bitcoin, just pay me back. I got you, man. I'm not tripping. As you can see, I've got 0.5, 0.005. I ain't got shit. I got $50 in my account right now, but whatever, man. I got more. I was telling these guys earlier, I got fucking Bitcoins and wallets I don't even fucking know about anymore. I find that shit. And oh, bin's loaded. Shit, my bad, guys. Y'all want me to keep going, or I know that not everybody wants to sit here and talk fucking NASCAR. This shit's boring as shit, right? I was gonna get Ben and Twist loaded up for the fight. They were gonna talk some UFC, man. These guys got some good fucking picks. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's jump on UFC, man. I'm gonna if listen, one more thing, and also Donnie's got some shit to play too tonight. Real quick though, if you guys don't mind, man, anything we can do better on these fucking live streams or these videos or whatever, yeah, we're moving on, Jason. Let me know, and so we can improve and make this shit better. Real quick, let me get to Nathan. Random question: was Danica Patrick actually good racer, or was she was just a good looking bitch, man? That's it. And she wasn't even that good looking, to be honest with you.
She was just a chick, man.
She was just obviously she had to have some kind of talent to race in NASCAR. That they've got women in some of the other series of NASCAR that are actually pretty good. Danica wasn't good enough to be in the Cup Series. She was good enough to be in the minor leagues, but they pushed her up obviously to fucking, you know.
I mean, you know what? She'd be like job hot, you know what I mean?
That, yeah,
basically. On the site, basically. But I just wanted to jump on here real quick before you guys get into UFC. Tonight we got AFL. Starts at 11:45. Should be on TV for everybody. If not, hit me up for a stream. That'll be on. I fell in love with the AFL the first game I watched. But tonight we have Port Adelaide Power. Now they're -7.5 on the money line, or on the spread, but the money line's only -160. When we get into the AFL, you'll see that you'll have bigger spreads, but the money line will be tame. So we're going to go ahead and hammer that thing tonight. You know, that's part of our parlay that we locked in. I think it was Tuesday or something in premium. So we got it for, I think, -130 when it was there. But for tonight, you know, -160 is nothing on that. Go ahead and take that thing tonight. But I'll let you guys get into UFC. Thanks for letting me hop on here. And let's get this thing rolling, man.
Real quick, Donnie, I got -180 on Bovada. Is there still, are you saying go ahead and eat the juice?
You know, we'll just give it out this week since, you know, this is our first one. Go ahead and take Port. If you got a bad line, go ahead and take Port Adelaide money line and match that with Gold Coast money line tonight. You're going to come out with plus odds on both. On when you do that, it's a 2-team parlay, and I'll put that on the screen right now for you guys. But you know, that's our premium parlay for the week. So it's going to be
free money. You're fucking giving away free. All right, fuck it, let's go.
Both games go off tonight. The first one, Port Adelaide's 11:45. The other one's 5:30 in the morning tomorrow, East Coast.
I'm in it.
Be West Coast money line parlay. Let's fucking do that. West Coast, a little real quick. West Coast is playing Fremantle. Fremantle fucking sucks. They've been getting, or Gold Coast, I'm sorry. I fucked that one up. Let me change this. Gold Coast is playing Fremantle. They suck. And once again, Port Adelaide's playing West Coast, and they suck. These should be too easy. We bet them early in the week, and we got insane odds. I mean, close to 2-1 on a 2-team parlay with these. They've obviously gone up a couple points, both of them. So you're losing a little bit in the odds, but that's still a plus odds parlay for sure.
Let's take it.
All right, man. So I'll let you guys get on with UFC, and then we'll be back in a little bit. At least me and Thatch will, with some soccer plays for the weekend. But I also have plays from Zeus as well. So we have at least 6 soccer plays for you guys later on.
Nice.
All right, guys. I'll check you guys later.
Appreciate it. All right, we'll get on with this shit show, man. I know. Thanks for hanging out through my goddamn stupid ass NASCAR segment, guys. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I love you guys, man. I love all you guys, man. This is the best fucking thing I've ever done. Oh, we got Ben. Ben and Twist. Look at Ben with the goddamn dial-up internet.
Dial-up internet. I'm in the cabin. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. So I got my antlers going.
The shirt.
Found the best, strongest Wi-Fi in this whole freaking cabin. It's a satellite internet. So I'm gonna be here for. I'm already in the doghouse. So let's just run these. Let's run these picks, baby.
Twist, you set? Nope. Twist, you got no mic, buddy.
Is he doing that ghost thing again?
Turn it up.
God damn it. Dude, he's a mime.
I think I can kind of hear him a little bit. No?
I can't hear shit.
No. Yep, wait, there it is. Say it again.
Yep. Is it good?
Yep.
Can you hear
me?
me?
You're good. You're good.
Fine, man. All right. First of all,
I can't hear what you're saying, but hey. All I know is, hey, Sato.
Like, can we solve this real quick?
If you like Sato, Twist, yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
For Sato.
I can.
You can hear him?
I can hear both of you. Yes.
All right. We're just going to roll with it. And
I
Poopy, first of all, never.
I got you, Ben.
Never talk shit about your. Never talk shit about your takes, man. That was good shit. I don't follow NASCAR like at all, but like man, that was fucking convincing, man. Like your takes and your opinion and your like backstory on that stuff is just, it's on point, man. Like I love it.
Thanks, buddy.
As soon as this feed is done, I'm like gonna look up all of these picks and I'm gonna tail like every single one of them.
Let's get it.
Ben, can you hear me?
Maybe, hey, Don, maybe if you take me out, they can, I don't know if it's the bandwidth or whatever. Don, if you take me out, they can hear each other. Let's try that, maybe.
I had some mic issues earlier, so it might be the same thing. Ben, can you hear me? Can you hear me at all?
Can you hear me?
God, I can hear you.
God, you're messing with me. You were doing this earlier.
I'm not, dude. Can you not hear me?
Let's do this. Bring Poopster back in. Take me out. Hammer these picks out. You guys know I'm on vacation, so you and
Ben, share your picks
out.
You share your picks. Let's let Ben get into his shit.
He's got them all written down. I don't even have my. Hey, so the first thing that I got, Sato is gonna finish this fight. He's on a short notice. I always love these Japanese fighters. These Japanese fighters are straight fire, man. They're straight fire. I don't know what it is about them, but every single time. I seem to just always cash it on. You're going to catch that. Probably the finish line isn't the inside finish line isn't out yet because Witt came back on short notice. So, but he's going to absolutely just kick this guy's head off. So definitely take that on the inside finish. His money line right now is at -280. So I'm going to go with inside is probably going to be about +130, +140 when it gets out. You guys might be able to find it now. But that's definitely a pick that I'm looking at for sure. Also, the heavyweight bout Linz in the. It was on the prelims, but it's now going to be on the main card. Those two guys, man, they're a bunch of slobs. You want to take no, that is not going to go the distance. Those two fat fucks are going to pass out. It's going to be the world's largest hugging contest, that's for sure. But neither one of them's got the stamina to go. So definitely on that Linz fight, take no for distance. And other than that, man, I'm going to let Twist take care of all the rest of our picks. We kind of went hand in hand. Those are the only two things that I have off the top of my head right now. Like I said, guys, I'm on vacation right now with the fam. I'm even in the doghouse with doing this right now. So I'm going to jump off. I wanted to just come here and give you my two picks. Those are the two that I feel real strongly about this week. Sato and Linz not to finish. Sato finish and Linz in his fight not to finish. Anyways, I'm jumping off because, like I said, I'm up here in the mountains. I got shit for internet. I got my antler horns. That's how you know I'm in the mountains. Look at that, man. These guys mount animals on the wall here. So, anyways, lighting picks. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to sneak off. They got a little dinner thing, so I'll sneak off, be in the chat a little bit tomorrow during the fights. Other than that, though, I'm cashing out. So, Twist and Poop will take care of you guys for the rest of the day. Wish I could have had it better, but hey, man, life gets in the way. And happy wife, happy life. So we'll catch you guys. I just want to make sure I stop by, grace you with my presence. I'm going back on the patio to have a beer with the family. My kid actually retrieves beers out of the cooler for me. That's you win when we can do that. So look, he's even got his beer. He's walking off. So Poop, pleasure, man. I'll catch up with you guys later this evening when the wife and kids get to bed. All right, man. Sorry, I couldn't give you guys a little more time, but I just wanted to stop by.
I love the shirt.
Got my antlers, my Hawaiian shirt. Oh yeah, man. We're vacationing up here. Anyways, cashing out, guys.
Have a good one, bro. Appreciate you.
Later.
Nathan, I'm with you there on Perry. Like that shit I was sharing earlier, man. This fucking, I don't. Thatch, why don't you talk about that Perry and Gall fight, or do you have something you wanna go
Man,
with first?
First of all, I mean, can you guys hear me? I know Sir Ben was claiming that he couldn't. Like, can you guys all hear me?
I think the chat said they could. I think everybody except for Ben could hear you.
All right, man. First of all, man, you guys think that we don't give a shit about you? Oh, we do. Sir Ben is on vacation. He tuned in just to throw his two picks out there. I love that, man. You know, he didn't have to do that. He's out there on vacation with his family. He could have easily just blown us all off and been like, you know what? Let them do whatever they want to do. He came out here. He threw out two picks. Let's talk about them for a second. The first one he threw out was Takashi Sato versus what was it? Will Hitton to finish. I love that one. I love Sato to finish here. Hit has not fought since like 2017. Let me pull up my notes on him real quick, man. Jason Hitt, he has not fought since like 2018. He's been knocked out the last couple times. I mean, Sato to finish is like, it's a no-brainer here. Ben said that he doesn't have a line on it. That's because, I mean, no books have a line on this fight right now. This fight's going to end Sato by finish. It is. He also said Linz, Bozer, not to go the distance. 100% agree with that. We have a couple other fights we want to talk about. I want to talk about Hansen versus Frey. I want to talk about Pena versus Worthy. Hansen versus Frey. Hansen, Frey, size-wise, they're both like this. They're both the same size. Frey is coming up from 105. So she's coming up about 10 pounds. Hang on one second.
Which one would you do if you had to pick one? You guys, you got to pick one. Which one are you? I don't like these muscly chicks, to be honest with you. I like chicks with a little bit of fluff. I don't know. It's a hard call right here. I don't know if we lost Thatch or not, but if y'all can post something in the chat about which one's the more Sato. Okay, Ben says Sato's. Ben says Sato's a guy, or you want to do the guy, Ben, or what? I don't know who you want to do. Ray saying I kind of agree with Ray here. If I got to pick gun to my head, I'm doing her. I guess. I don't know. This is a tough call, man. These are two not they don't really do a whole lot for me. The old lady's getting mad that I'm capping which is the more fuckable UFC chick now. So I guess I'll. Did we lose Thatch? What we got going on? Guys, I think I think it's just me. I think it's just me and y'all. Back to old Poopy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Twist. He walked off camera.
Oh, the Twist. Yeah. We could have a goddamn break-in going at his house.
Yeah, so I just tossed up
Nathan,
the picks in case something happened.
I hope nothing happened.
So that's their picks. We got Griffin money line. Griffin's like one of the first fights. Top to bottom there goes in the order of when they're fighting. So top being the first, Griffin, I think they kick off the night. And they got Hansen to finish. We don't have lines on some of these because I didn't have the props on them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's definitely what they're going with.
I saw something in the chat I wanted to. Okay, that's cool. I saw something in the chat I wanted to get to. With Nathan.
No, you're
saying that
Twist.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay,
are we good to go?
Yeah, you guys are
you guys
good now.
have
I'm
me
gonna hop
on?
off. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you guys all hear me? Sorry, man. My dog was like fucking vomiting and shit in the corner of my apartment. I had to jump off for a second.
We were concerned something happened.
Yeah, I mean, she was over in the corner, like doing that whole fucking
Everything
thing.
okay?
So, like, obviously, I mean, I think so. But obviously, my dog.
Whenever you're ready, bro.
Yeah. Where did I leave off on? My bad.
The chicks,
Was it,
Frey and.
Hansen and Frey.
Yes, sir.
All right. So did I already hit Griffin and Zalal, right? Because that's the first fight.
I don't know. I don't think you went over that either.
No, I didn't.
You went over Ben's picks. You had just got started.
Yeah, I'm going in order of my notes, and fucking Griffin Zalal was after that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I'm regrouping right now. Sorry, guys. I just had to my dog was fucking throwing up in the corner of my apartment. So I wanted to deal with that before I that. So fucking
make sure everything's all right.
Back at it. Yeah. Fucking back at it. Henson versus Frey. Henson versus Frey. At first look, this fight looks pretty even. It looks, height wise, weight, reach, everything, they all look pretty evenly matched. Record wise, Hansen is 6-3-0. Frey is 9-4-0. Henson is 2-1 knockouts, 3-0 submissions. Frey is 1-2 knockouts, 2-0 submissions. Notes that I have on this: Frey is coming up from 105. Frey usually fights at 105 at atom weight, which I forgot was a fucking weight class up until fucking this weekend. She's coming up 10 pounds to come up to 115 to fight Kay Hansen. I know a lot of us are a lot heavier than that. Fucking 10 pounds whenever you're coming from 105 to 115, that's 10% of your body weight. That's a fucking lot. 5 out of 6 of Henson's fights, they've ended by finish. So Henson wants to end this early.
We all good? Sorry, I had to piss. All right, sorry about that, guys. Obviously, I don't even know what's going on. I just came back. I think we lost Thatch again. I think he's got a. We might be out on that one. Real quick, I wanted to go back to what Nathan was saying with Perry and the Perry. I'm going to touch on this real quick with the Perry and the Gall fight. So check this out, man. I didn't cap these fights. I mean, I took a quick look at them, but I'm not a UFC capper, man. I like to watch the fights and shit like that, but I'm not a goddamn UFC capper. I let the professionals handle that shit. It's not something I do, right? But I did want to touch on something I heard. See, I work at a radio station. I work at ESPN 97.5 here in Houston, right? And I work with a former fighter. His name is AJ Hoffman, and he's one of the on-air personalities. Good dude. He wasn't a professional or anything. He fought on some of the smaller circuits, but he was a fighter anyway. So they were talking about this on air today, and they were discussing this story about Mikey Gall and the Mickey Gall and Mike Perry fight, right? And so when I heard this, I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing, right? And so apparently the deal is that Perry, he didn't even have a goddamn fight camp, right? And he's being cornered by his girlfriend and his girlfriend only, right? So that's why when I saw Nathan throw that shit up there in the chat, I was like, man, I don't know, dude, about I don't know about betting on Perry, man. If he's just got some chick fucking cornering him. I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, I think that this fight doesn't last a long time. And what I was looking at on this fight was for Gall to finish, or maybe just taking the under and playing this. I think either way we can see this thing end quick. But you've got good plus odds on Gall, and so that's kind of what I was looking. And to be honest with you, I was going to bet it on the fact that his goddamn girlfriend alone is cornering him, and that he didn't have a fight camp. So that's what. That's
gonna be Gall to finish, fucking for sure. Can I run through my picks real quick?
Yeah. You all good?
I don't think so. No. my. Yeah. I want to run through my picks really fucking quick. I just fucked up. Where was I at? I was at Griffin Zalal.
Did we lose him again? I guess we lost him again. Sorry about the whole clusterfuck, guys. This is a shit show. But what do you expect from Lightning Picks, right? I mean, we're fucking rinky dink. Just starting out and fucking, whatever. We'll get this shit together, man. By fucking this time next year, man, we'll be fucking honed in and have all kind of professional graphics floating around the goddamn screen and all kind of. And I'd love to hear what you think about Gall, man, because like I said, you don't think he can get a knockout on this dude? I mean, I don't know. How do you think that affects a fighter not having a camp? I mean, isn't that, to me, I would think that would be important. But yeah, sorry, Ray. I mean, whatever, man. Fuck. We'll get this shit together, and by next Friday night, we'll be fucking. We'll give it another go. Anyway,
just to touch up.
I know
on that. The no camp thing. I mean, we saw last week in a guy in UFC, he didn't come out in between rings or rounds. He had no camp. Just last night in boxing, we saw the guy, short notice. He didn't come out in between rounds. So we've seen these guys that have just a limited camp or 2-week notice or something like that, just not make it through rounds. I mean, I have never.
I mean, doesn't I would think that limits you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there's not many guys that stay fight ready for the whole entire year. Guys aren't fighting what they were fighting back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, you look at the old time boxing greats, man, those guys were fighting 15, 20 fights a year. Now, what do they fight? 3 max. If you're a title holder, you're fighting 2 to 3 a year. You know, they just don't fight like they used to. So guys have a month off where they just eat like shit. But fuck it. Hey, man, they put their body on the line, right? You want to jump into some soccer shit and get this thing rolling?
Sure, man. You're the soccer capper. I'm just going to sit here and look stupid, bro. I'm with you,
man,
though.
I'll take this. Everybody's got the UFC picks up there. I'm going to get Thatch in here. We'll start running some of this soccer. Here comes Thatch.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. What's up, you D-Gens?
Oh, all right.
Nice,
Good
man.
deal.
Yeah, let's see.
We got some.
Let's hear what you got, man.
Yeah, we got some more weird leagues. I mean, if you guys follow along with Lightning Picks, you know I like to bring you the weird leagues. I mean, I think just the last few weeks, we've had Faroe Islands, Estonia, Serbia, Iceland. You know, I'm all about the weird leagues. So we got more Estonia tomorrow. We hit our Estonia live pick today, which was great. We're going to start with Tulavik, over 2.5. These guys are playing. Let me look at the stats here real quick. Both teams are playing well. They should each put up a goal. We're looking at, let's see. So this should be an over 2.5 game. It's sitting at 168 right now, which is a little bit high, but not too bad. I still like it at that number. So, I mean, as far as this game goes, I think if you look at the home versus away stats, last 4 out of 5 for both teams are over 2.5. I think their head-to-head is 3 out of 5, but if you look at the last couple, I just had the stats up. Where'd they go? Estonia. There it is. Yeah, so Tulavik and then Talina Kalev. Head-to-head, 3-1 last match, 3-0, and then you had a 1-1, a 2-1, and a 0-2. The last 2 have gone over. Last one was a 3-1 win. They're both out there scoring goals. If you look at their home and away record, Tulavik put up 5 in their last match. They got beat 6-0 by Kalju, 3-1 against Slovakia, 2-2 again. So, I mean, and then you got Talina on the road doesn't put up a ton of goals, 4-1 in their last match, 4-0 the one before that, 3-0 the one before that, but then they put up 2 on the road and then they put up 6 on the road. So we're looking at, I believe it's the number 5 and 8 team. So we should be looking good as far as scoring goes. I think it's a 2-1 game either way, could go possibly either way. So we're going to play that game. I've got a flyer pick for you guys tomorrow. If you look at, or no, I'm sorry, this pick's for Sunday. HB is going up against, who was it on Sunday? This is a Faroe Islands pick. This is a flyer. You're probably going to catch it somewhere around +5, +600. It's not up on my book yet, but it should be by tomorrow morning, maybe after kickoff. I'm not sure when the correct score stuff pops up, but I don't have it on my book yet, but I'm guessing +5, +600, somewhere in that range. We are looking at HB versus Scala. If you look at the last 3 head-to-head matchups, they were all 3-0 wins by HB. So that's my flyer pick for Sunday. If you want to throw, 5 to win 25, 10 to win, what is it, 250, something like that. Or no, it'd be whatever +500, +600 is. But that's my flyer pick for Sunday. Faro on Sunday as well. Vikinger against Key, over 2.5, sitting at -158. That's another good play. These two guys both as well. If you look at their home versus away records, Key's 5 for 5 on the road, going over 2.5. Vikingers 3 out of 5, but it's the number 1 number 4 and 5 team in the league. So I think they should both be able to score on each other. We should be looking at another 2-1 game going either way there. Head to head, last matchup was 4-1. One before that was 3-1. One before that was 2-0. One before that was 2-2. So these guys can score on each other. We should be looking at a solid overplay there as well.
Sweet, man. Just putting that Faroe Islands 3-0 on the board right now. As for me, Saturday we got Austria. I'm giving you 2 plays in Austria this weekend. I don't want to go nuts and give you anything too big a juice to eat up. Austria, Vienna, or Vienna, they're hot. Money line -140 on Saturday, and then Rapid Vienna money line -120 on Sunday. Also, something about this league, if you can watch these games live, we've been hammering live overs straight across the board in Austria. So if you can watch the thing live, I know some of these games are set up over 3.5 at the moment, and they're all plus odds. So really by that 15th minute mark, you should have the changeover to a 2.5 with a bettable line. If you can this weekend, watch them. And if you find those 2.5s, I would bet them. They're going to be good live odds. We're definitely going to be taking them in premium.
Yeah,
whenever they
we
come
absolutely smashed all of our live bets today.
Yeah,
some good
I think we got hung up once, but that happens. Pool Pit is nice 4-0
So
today.
you guys just gave it.
Juventus, correct
Yeah,
score.
Juventus
Good one.
-2. We hit that.
Yeah. Had a decent day today. NPB baseball has really been killer so far. We'll get into that in a little bit. Zeus's picks right here. I know the text on the screen is blocking that. Let me get this agenda out of here, and then we can. There we go. So Zeus's picks. He's got Wolverhampton on Saturday. The Wolves. Like that pick once again -130. So very bettable line right there, and then Villarreal on Sunday +115. We're getting great value with that pick. I do like that as well, being home too. And who are they playing? They're playing Real or some shit on Sunday. No, they're playing Valencia at home. Valencia is garbage on the road. I know that home field has been just wiped away with this COVID. We've seen it in the Bundesliga. We've seen it everywhere else. That advantage is just not there anymore. Anything else you got this weekend you're looking at, Thatch?
Do you want to go over Floria for tomorrow as well, or are we saving that?
Yeah, man, throw it out there. These guys
All
aren't
right.
going to with us.
Yeah, that's another Estonia pick, Maestra Liga, I believe. Over 3.5, it's sitting around -180 right now. What I'm probably going to do with that game is that's probably going to be another live pick for tomorrow. I believe it starts. Let me get the start time here. But basically, if you look at the last 5 head-to-head matches against Flora and whoever it is they're playing tomorrow, nobody's got a goal in the first 20 minutes. I think the earliest they've scored is the 23rd minute. So we're going to play that one live. Over 3.5 is priced a little bit high, -180-ish range. So we're going to play that live, let it drop a little. We're going to watch the over 2.5, see what that does if we don't get a goal by the 20th, 30th minute. But if you look at the last 5 head-to-heads, and if you look at Flora, they are just a nasty goal-scoring team. Their last win against this opponent was 7-0, and then they got a 3-0 win on the road, 4-0 win on the road, and then the 2 matches before that were 5-0 and 4-0 wins. So don't look for Curaçao to score any goals tomorrow, but essentially Flora should cover this on their own. The 3.5, like I said, probably going to play it live, let it go a little bit below 180, try and get it around 150, but that's another solid one for tomorrow.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of these overs live,
Yeah.
unless we're going big and dropping big time units on something, and we got a line that's less than a -150, we just take them live. It's not too many times you get that goal scored in the first 10 minutes.
The only one we got smoked on was Faroe Islands today. We were going to play that one live, and then they scored in the 8th minute. Oops.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, I think out of 6 games that we went for it today, 4 didn't get the goal in the first 20. So we were able to tee off on all of those.
Worked out real well for us.
Yeah, and especially when you have like an over 3.5, plus 130, plus 150, something ridiculous, that line is going to drop almost instantly to a 2.5.
Exactly.
And as long as you just wait on it, you'll get better value.
100%.
All right. So I think, is that it? What you got for soccer for the weekend?
That covers me for soccer. What was the one I mentioned to you earlier in Germany?
There's some good games in Germany, especially Bundesliga 2. Once again, we have a lot of it. If you're talking American books, we got a lot of over 3.5s there, plus odds.
That should drop.
Those games are nuts. We constantly bet overs there, and we'll cash 3 goals in this first half, 3 goals in the second half almost regularly. So
Hertha BSC was the last one I was looking at, over 2.5. The only thing that sketches me on that one is the last head-to-head was 0-0, but they're both in good form
too. I think we're looking at that for there.
Yeah, but if you look, Hertha BSC's last 5 on the road, 4 out of 5 over 2.5. Gladbach's last 5 at home, 5 out of 5 over 2.5. I'm not sure what the line's sitting at there, but that's another one that I'm also looking at. Haven't made it official yet, but
Nathan, so we
keep
got
an eye on that one.
Question. So Bundesliga before the break was at 40% win home rate, flat out win, where you just win on the money line. After COVID, it went down to 21% through the first 6 or 7 games. So, cut in half, put it that much. Teams are starting to pump in the crowd noise, doing shit like that. I figured just sleeping in your bed would be enough to wake up for a game, not having to hit the road and deal with that. But apparently now these guys really thrive off that home field. So you're looking at almost in half. I'm wondering how it's going to affect the NBA, the long layoff.
That'll be interesting because if you look at the Sixers this year, obviously I'm a big Philly fan, but Sixers lost, I want to say 3, maybe 4 games at home. All the rest home games were wins. So that's going to be, they were absolutely outrageous at home. It was great to watch, but that's going to be interesting to see when the NBA restarts if they're still going to have that home advantage or not.
Yeah, I think we were all over late game there.
Yeah,
I'm looking at teams like Miami and the Sixers that played heavily, or the home court advantage played heavily into their favor, man. And I think they're gonna have a rough time in these playoffs.
Right.
And, the whole thing's gonna be fucking weird anyway because coming back together. I mean, all these teams they haven't played in months, man, and so the chemistry is gonna be fucking off. It's gonna be I'm not gonna be betting NBA a whole lot.
I'm going to give it probably a week once it restarts.
Yeah.
Probably going to give it a week to see how it plays out.
Camera angles. They're going to have basically a high school gym with about 15 cameras put out through it. So you're going to have angles that are going to be insane. You can put them anywhere without a crowd in there. Just throw them in the stands anywhere you want. You're going to have coverage, and you're going to hear everything these guys say.
Yeah.
Every word these guys say is going to be straight through the TV. You're probably going to be muted half the time because they're just going to be cursing. But.
Yep.
Ben, you know what I think about the Rockets, man. I don't think they got to get out of here with that bullshit, Ben. Houston, Houston's fucking whack. But I'm telling you, this, and for the guys that were with us before the break, that we were just fucking smashing the NBA, man. First quarter and first half, just destroying that shit. And I'm really iffy on betting any of this NBA, at least for the first, probably the first 9, 10. I don't even know if I want to bet it, to be honest with you, the whole thing. I mean, we'll take a look at it. I tend to do pretty well once shit gets into a playoff series and I can gauge what's what, you know what I mean? But this is going to be a whole different gig, man. And so I don't know that there's going to be a lot of value in betting the NBA for the rest of the season, man. I might just take my money with soccer or whatever else and run.
And especially like talking props and these other things that we were hammering stuff on, dude, we don't know what these players' minutes restrictions are going to be. You know, if your team really isn't in contention, why are you going to risk your star? Let's see what the younger guys got. You know, they're going to have this pool of players to be able to pull from. This is like a lot of unknowns here. A lot of unknowns.
Yeah, I agree.
And
so
the East is wide open.
Yeah, no, the whole thing's are they even doing it that way? I thought they were just piling them all in.
So they're going to
the East and the West. I thought they were just piling them all in.
Yeah, they're all going to be in there,
But
and then they're just going to have like a plan, like a small plan.
The way that I heard that they were doing it is something like 9 teams from the West and whatever 6 or however many it was. It was going to be uneven. The way I first. Now I haven't kept up to date with it, so obviously I don't know what they're doing. But the way I heard it, there was going to be more teams from the West than there was from the East. I could be wrong. I don't know if anybody knows.
Clearly the better conference.
Yeah. So I think that they were switching it up for the way they were going to finish the season. But once again, man, who knows? There's no telling how this shit will go. I really don't want to bet it. I like. Yeah, man, I'm psyched about baseball.
60 game season. I think Houston's got a great shot. Great shot at it. They're going to be one of my picks in the AL. Yep, bro. Houston. I think Tampa with their pitching, they're going to be hard to beat. You know, and
I like the East too.
In the East Coast, man, we're all going to be grouped in one: Philly, Mets, Boston, Yankees, Tampa. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be awesome. I think we even get like the Cubs or the Cardinals in here somehow. One of those. Yo, it's going to be insane. I like my Mets, as you can see up there. Strawberry jersey up there. We just have like 7 pitchers, so I think. You know, if you have a deep rotation, you're going to have guys in the bullpen, 4 to 5 starters. I really want us to run a 4-man rotation and just keep middle inning guys in the bullpen. So guys like Syndergaard come out of the pen and just pitch 6 innings if someone's in trouble. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, though, man. I'm really jacked up about this season.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
Here. Who's your guys' ace?
Cole Hamels, right?
Yeah,
Cole
right.
Hamels?
That's who y'all got. I don't even know who Philly has. I don't know. I have no clue.
Dude, it's our pitching could use a little work. It's our
Who'd they
starting
sign?
lineup.
They signed some.
We've
I
got
think that's gonna be the thing this year. Pitching is going to be everything.
yeah, we've got Nolan or not Nolan, Nola.
Nola, yeah, he's
He's good.
pitching well.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, Nola, he's a starter. Pavetta. Who else? Nolan Pavetta, Velasquez, Wheeler. I think we just picked up
Yes.
recently. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. Or like Nola can throw. He'll throw a full game, 100%. Everybody else is questionable to throw a full game. Arrieta maybe.
Well, you get to go to fucking parks like the Yankees and Boston too that are similar to your dimensions. If you're fucking Citi Field is a canyon, so we're gonna hopefully just dominate at home.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
That'll be.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see how the Yankees do this year, man.
He said, but it's the fucking Mets. I said, yeah, in a 60-game season, we don't have enough time to blow this shit. You might actually get somewhere. We usually
That's true. That's true. They always. It's a good point, man. Y'all might actually have a shot this year. I don't know. It's the whole landscape's going to be different, man. The whole thing's going to be. All the sports is going to be, thrown off because of this shit, man. It's going to be really. I think it's going to be really weird to see what they do with college football. We were talking about that the other day. It's like, how do you like some of the teams aren't even gonna play or what. I mean, nobody knows what this shit's gonna look like, man. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how like.
Yeah, one person locker room catches it, that thing's gonna spread.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
That's why.
most of these
Remember
campuses
St.
hold
Joe's game
people
earlier
as
this year?
students.
They shut down.
Which
We
one?
had bet St. Joe's during the tournament. We
Oh,
bet
that's
St.
right.
Joe's first half and St. Joe's full
Yeah.
game. And they shut it down at halftime. None of us got paid. Actually, we might have got paid on.
Oh,
first
no, that
half.
was
some
We might
shit,
have got-
man.
Right?
Yeah, that was
I
St.
think we
Joe's.
got
Who was
paid on
that?
first
St. John's. St. John's.
St. John's.
St. John's,
right,
because we had a
I'm
money
thinking-
line the night before, and
Yep.
they came from fucking like 15 points back to win by 10, and we were all
Yep,
over
at
them against
halftime.
Creighton.
And
that
we
game.
were,
Yeah, I was so
man, and they
pissed.
shut it down at halftime.
Yeah, they were gonna smoke Creighton too. They were on their way to
Yep.
fucking walk through that game. Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna flash
Yeah.
up some MPB and then get
Yeah.
this fucking night wrapped up. We've been on here for an hour and 15. Thanks
Yeah,
for
sounds
sticking
good.
with us, guys, during our first stream. We really appreciate all you guys' support on this.
For
I know
sure,
all of
man.
us
It's been
does.
fun.
Hell yeah. I'll get all of the picks up here. Just know that the AFL pick, we ended up taking Port Adelaide and Gold Coast for the money line parlay.
That game starts in 10 minutes. So get
Yeah,
on that
nice.
if you haven't yet.
Yeah, that game's coming up. A lot of fun watching AFL. If you guys haven't watched it yet, it's just fucking action. Guys smashing each other and dropping bombs. There's extracurricular. We've had fights, concussions. It's wild shit, man. I love it.
I just
We got
want to throw this out there, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Dom.
no, go ahead, Poop. Go ahead, Poop. It's on the screen.
I was just gonna. This is totally off. This is totally off topic, man. I just wanted to report some breaking news. We got Dr. Disrespect has been banned from Twitch. I don't know if we got any
Permaban.
fucking. I didn't. I don't. Did anybody hear what happened? I haven't read through it yet. But it looks like.
I saw something on Reddit said it's probably a legal issue. Something police are involved or something like that because Twitch didn't
Oof.
put out an official statement as to why he was banned. So it's something that they have knowledge of that some other people might. Nobody's actually come out and said what the ban was for. So it's looking like he's in some legal trouble, most likely. That's the consensus on Reddit at the moment.
I don't know about you guys, but I love the dude personally, so I'm real interested to find out what's going on with him. And real quick, Nathan, I don't know. I mean, we should try to do this stream at the same time every week, and I think we probably will. Don,
dial it in. We'll dial it in a certain time, but you guys can definitely watch out for us every Friday night. We want to give this out every Friday night. It'll stay on our YouTube page, so you can just play it at your convenience. We would love to have you guys here live so you can give us questions and feedback and all that.
Yeah.
But we just want to get this to you early so you have time to get these picks in instead of trying to go live during the UFC fight. It's always a shit show.
Yeah.
We'll still do those live
and one
things,
more thing.
but, yeah, go ahead, man.
No, I was going to say real quick. I wanted to share with everybody because we're just getting started out doing this bullshit. Today I got a stream key for Theta.tv. I don't know. A lot of you probably don't even know what Theta.tv is, and it's just a little bullshit streaming site that kind of like they pay you cryptocurrency to share your bandwidth with other users. So I'm going to be streaming on Theta TV, and I'll share that link with the Lightning Pick server and on Twitter and shit like that. And I was going to try and do one tonight. Of course, now it's getting late, but I wanted to dive into a lot of this. I got a ton of shit I want to talk about. So obviously, it's not all just going to be NASCAR or fucking gambling or whatever. Like we were just saying, I'm really interested to find out what happened to Dr. Disrespect. So we can talk anything, man. And I won't be doing a lot of gaming on my stream. I may do some every now and then, but really just be more bullshitting with you guys. So look forward to getting that started with you guys. And like Dom was saying, we're going to try and do this about the same time every Friday night, probably 7, 8 o'clock, something like that. We'll get it dialed in though. and get a time
Yeah.
set up and whatever's best for y'all. But I could do this shit every day and every night. So I mean, it's not a question of when for me. Whatever is convenient for y'all is fine with me. I'm subject to go live at any point in time. So
Oh yeah, we'll be going.
it's
we'll
up to
be
y'all,
doing a
really.
lot more shit, coming up. Once this platform goes to Twitch, we'll start streaming over there. We're gonna go across different platforms, But once sports get really rolling, or if there's something important coming up or big days, I know Champions League is coming up this summer. They just announced that this week. We're pulling a lot of shit up here. We're getting the U.S. Opens going. Kentucky Derby just announced they're having fans at their event, so that should be a whole lot of fun. I think this year we really got a good shot at the Triple Crown. I called it before the last race, and knocking out that Belmont first, at the shorter distance, and seeing the way that horse performed. Unless we get like a 20 horse field at either the Kentucky Derby or the Preakness, this horse is going to run away with this fucking thing. There might be a little asterisk next to his name because he didn't do it in historic fashion, but this horse is really good.
Yeah.
It's going to kill our odds. It's going to kill our odds, but if you get a decent line on him, I would bet him to win whenever you get it. We'll be playing tries there.
Yeah, exactly.
And one more thing,
running that all. Mm-hmm. My sister's boyfriend is actually from Kentucky, so he's big into the horse
Nice.
racing. He hit a trifecta on the Belmont, so I'm going to be hitting him up for some picks.
Nice.
What's up, Justin?
cool, man. And
see what he's got for us.
And one of the so as some of y'all may know, or I've said before, I work at ESPN 97.5 in Houston, right? And one of the guys I work with, I've told y'all before, or I mentioned earlier, he's old school. He's a fighter, right? He wasn't he didn't fight in UFC or anything, but he fought in some like Legacy and some of the smaller circuits. And he's one of the on-air talents. Well, the guy that he works with, the other on-air talent, his name is Fred Fowler, and he's an old school. I told Donnie about this last week. Old school fucking capper, man. And he used to just cap horses for a living, right? And so I get a lot of fucking picks and shit like that. And I'll share their website. They have a little website that they post their shit on. AJ posts a lot of UFC picks and shit like that. He's a capper too. And Fred posts a lot of horses and shit like that. He has a lot. They have all kind of different shit. So I'll be more than happy to share all that with you guys. And so I'll have some. I'm not big on capping horses. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I will share some picks with you guys from them. And then one more thing I wanted to share with you guys is that as we keep going and we build this shit up, man, we'll be more than happy to have our members on here. I mean, as you can see, we had Ben on earlier, and I was talking to Chase earlier too about maybe coming on and talking some fucking UFC or some golf, whatever. But we'd be more than happy to Swamp Nuts, man. I love the name, and we love you guys too, right? Y'all are my people. But we'd be more than happy to fucking have you guys want to stop buying bullshit with us, man. Look, this is fun. I enjoy this shit. So we'd be more than glad to have you guys on the stream with us, man. I'm not opposed to anybody coming on as long as you don't show your dong or whatever.
Yeah, keep it PG. All right.
No dongs.
Yeah.
No dongs. We're all good. That's all I wanted to share, Don.
Yeah, man. Well, we're growing it here. We'll be at a more regular time as this moves forward. This was our first week doing it. Ben was on vacation. Just some things happened. I took a power nap today because I sleep like 3 hours at a clip with these games, with the start times that's going on. And the AFL just officially kicked off, so looking forward to that parlay we've had locked in all week.
Let's close this out and watch some AFL.
Yeah, man. NPB's been on the screen. Loving this league. We see great pitching here. They'll get into jams and pitch right out of it. It's not like the KBO. So it plays pretty true. We're going to ride Hiroshima this weekend. Chiba Lotte, I was asked a question the other day, why didn't we take them this morning? Well, Chibalote had a 6-man rotation, I believe, and I was just unsure about the bottom half of their rotation. But now they've got number 1 and number 2 going up, today or tomorrow and Sunday. So definitely going to be riding them. It's a good league. And once we have MLB and all 3 running, I mean, that's a whole lot to pick through. So we're not going to be forced to be taking those KBO lines. And I know a lot of people say KBO is crazy, but I love that shit. It's fucking awesome. Dogs are live there. We see runs. We see home runs, bat flips. Like, it's all the cheer squad, everything about it, man. I'm in love with KBO.
Yeah, dude, it's great. FanDuel.
I got a quick question.
Like 3 of the games every day. It's awesome.
Yeah. FanDuel, DraftKings. If you're on there, KBO's streaming on there. They won't stream the game that's on ESPN Daily for copyright reasons, but once again, it's on ESPN Daily. Same with the AFL. You can find a lot of these AFL games on TV. They're doing at least one a day between ESPN. I think Fox Sports is the other one that covers it. So they're all jumping on this, other side of the world train, bringing us these sports. So it's pretty sweet. What's going on, Poop? You got a question? Question, Poop?
Oh no, well, we Chibalote for Saturday morning.
Yeah, you can go ahead
Can
and
you
play
hear me
them Saturday morning. Yeah, I can hear you now. I see the chat question.
Okay.
Sunday morning, I really like them.
Ray was.
Yeah, you can go ahead and run them Saturday. Yeah, they're solid.
On
we
this,
stayed away from them this morning.
On this
They still
Hiroshima and
crushed it,
Chibalote
so yeah.
you got posted.
Yeah.
Are you parlaying these or just playing them straight?
We'll probably play them straight. So far, none of the lines in the MPB are crazy unbettable. We're sitting like minus 140 to minus 160-ish on most the favorites that we're playing. So they're not too much juice. I haven't felt the need to go crazy. We got that 3-teamer in the premium for tonight, but I haven't felt the need to really have to buy out something. A lot of these minus 1.5s are plus odds too, or even money. So you're getting value there. Like I said, we're getting actual bullpens there. We're getting guys that are throwing heat. We're getting guys that can create an out, guys that get out of a jam. You're seeing strikeouts. You're seeing the ground ball pitchers getting the double plays. So,
And
really in love with that league. Yeah, you can go ahead and take Chiba tomorrow too. Why not? But it's Chiba.
Do you know who they're playing?
You gotta watch.
Tomorrow?
I'll have to look for sponsors. Let me pull up those scores real quick.
I don't have it here. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about any of this shit, feel free to hit us up in the Discord server. We're always there to bullshit with you guys and answer any questions you might have and try and help you guys out. We're all here to fucking win, man. That's the whole reason we made this goddamn server. It's just we want everybody to fucking win, man. It's I just want everybody to be a goddamn winner, and want to take all you guys with us. I love all you guys.
Yeah, so we're gonna be looking right here. We're gonna be looking or Chibalote is playing Oryx and Hiroshima is playing Chunchi or Chinichi all weekend. I mean, you look at the records, just straight up off the records. They're gonna be. It's just these 2 games that we're going. These guys look pretty good for tomorrow as well. There's a lot of shit that we're going through there. But check it out if you haven't checked it out, the NPB. It's a good league, like I said. Little hard to find stats on these leagues. We got a guy KBO to get my bullpen numbers. Shout out to that guy in the Discord. He was clutch with that shit. But yeah, if you guys aren't in the Discord already, please come check us out sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead
we'll drop a
and
link
put up
in the
all of these
comments
picks and let
for
this
the-
thing out for a little bit, give you about a couple minutes of screen time with all the picks that we discussed. The only thing I'm not was there in his NASCAR video is really what you should be checking out for that stuff anyway. I think it's spot on.
Cool, man.
But thanks for rocking with us, guys. And we'll catch you next week.
For sure, man. Appreciate it, guys.
Good.
I'm gonna drop this link in the Discord server. I mean, excuse me. I'm gonna drop this Discord link in the chat for anybody that's not there. I'm sure everybody's already there, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway.
Sweet.
Yep. We done here? Are we still
Yeah, man. Yeah,
rolling?
man.
Or are we
Time
we
to
live?
wrap
I
it
mean,
up. We're rolling. I'm just throwing
Okay.
up the picks just so everyone has them. But all right,
I'm
man.
trying
I'll
to,
get you out of here so I can get the last one up. Thanks for the shout out, Ray, man. We're just here to make everyone some money. Do our best to bring you guys the best action possible.